Manchester United looks like they're breaking the jinx of delaying in transfers and not quickening things. It looks like there is a catalyst that has been at Manchester United, and that catalyst has been due to the bringing on a new technical director and a new football director. Football director being multi-tough, and the technical director being Dortmund. They are not new people at the job, but they've been at United all into the line of administration at Manchester United, especially the technical department. But when these two posts were introduced, they just got Matata to be a football director and a man who goes by the names of Jodan Sancho to be a technical director. And now it looks like their yields are really coming up to yield in there, and the seeds the United board have sown looks like they're yielding every day that really comes in. What is this that has happened? Before we go on, please, if at all you are new to this channel, subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. This is already here on Rock Sports, always bringing you the news as it comes in. And guess what is on? Jodan Sancho negotiations commence. Guess what? They are not commencing in between Jodan Sancho and Manchester United, because stories have been already there that these two have already come to a compromise. But this time around, negotiations are between Manchester United and Borussia Dortmund. What a plus! And guess who has really come out to say this? We know there is the man who is known as the king of transfers, who goes by names of Fabrizio Romano, coming in here with a big update. And what does the update say? Remember, on the June 5th, Fabrizio came out and said that Manchester United have restarted contacts to sign Jodan Sancho. Talks on with the player camp, personal terms, potential contract 2016 to Manchester United. Now, Jodan Sancho is all over my mind. So it's Fabrizio Romano has come out and tweeted saying that Manchester United reached an agreement with Jodan Sancho's camp on personal terms until 2026. That means United have agreed terms finally with Jodan Sancho. Jodan Sancho is not creating any problem. Not. Negotiations now starting with Borussia Dortmund, $95 million in there. The price, no agreement yet reached, but United are really close to this deal, and United now feel Sancho closer as never before. Right now, that's what Fabrizio Romano has come out and tweeted today in there onto his Twitter handle. He's followed by very many people in there. That is a man who goes by the names of Fabrizio Romano in here for you. So United has agreed personal terms with Jodan Sancho. Sancho has no problem now. It looks like United really want to seal this deal before the Euros really come to a commence. All England plays its first ball by 14 hours on Sunday. That's when England is playing its first game in there, when they are really taking on a team which goes by the names. Let me see which team is England playing first? England, Euros. They are playing Croatia. They are playing Croatia on 16 hours in there, and they are playing in Wembley. So I think United want to seal off this deal before even this comes to happening, before England comes to pay before England plays Croatia on Sunday at 16 hours. Now, very many people were turning it down that United cannot really seal this deal before the Euros happen. You get it? The only thing I can argue with these people is that United cannot seal a Jodan Sancho deal, or cannot get Sancho hold up a shirt before July. Remember that Chevrolet has been a sponsor for a very long time, shirt sponsor ever since AIG went. Chevrolet came on and they've been with us for a very long time, and they didn't really renew our deal. And United got a new shirt sponsor who goes by the names of Team Viewer. Coming at Manchester United, I think United should make a big max signing, and this is what United has been doing, because getting a person like that means you have really to get him a significant signing that will really see his sales really rise up. So to me right now, I think Jodan Sancho to Manchester United, I think it's going to happen, and it might happen before Sunday, because today is Thursday and we have Friday, Saturday and Sunday, 4 days, and United really want to see to it that they really seal off this deal before the Euros, because there are two options. But I think one of them is better for United, and it's one of the options that United is looking at keenly, because if at all Jodan Sancho shines in the Euros, that means Borussia Dortmund that wants $95 million, they'll want to close to $110 million, because the way a player really performs in the Premier League, in the Euro, really depict a lot on the price is going to be sold. So if at all, and the vice versa is also true, if at all Jodan Sancho performs badly, it can lead to a decline into his price tag. But United are considering that Jodan Sancho being a good player, you cannot really rate him out, that he's not really going to be a good player in the Euros. He's not going to shine in the Euros. It's clear that he might shine in the Euros, and a Jodan Sancho to Manchester United deal should be done before the Euros if at all United want to be in the safe hands. And I think this is what Borussia Dortmund wants, because you never know, Jodan Sancho might get an injury in the Euros, and guess what? United will say he has gotten an injury, close to 4 or 5 months, is not going to be playing for us. How come us pay such a big amount of money? So it looks like it's something that Borussia Dortmund wants to happen before the Euros, and it's something that United want to happen before the Euros, because it's a win-win situation for both teams. Because if Jodan Sancho gets an injury, there is no way Borussia Dortmund is going to sell him. You get? And that means Borussia Dortmund won't be on a safe side, because Jodan Sancho will run out his 1 year and will be reigning with only 1 year come next summer, and that means Jodan Sancho will be at £40 million. So I think United is using this one to see to it that they bowl down Borussia Dortmund to an amount of money that they feel like it's really genuine for the lad. And Borussia Dortmund want close to $95 million, close to 80, I think it's $80 million in 80 million pounds. That's the amount of money that a team that goes by the names of Borussia Dortmund wants. And United wants to do this deal. They want to do it because Jodan Sancho is also wanting to come at Manchester United, because news shows that United have agreed personal terms with Jodan Sancho. They've agreed the amount of money they are going to be paying Jodan Sancho. The agent fees have been agreed. All of that stuff has been agreed. But one thing is really into quotation is the price. Is what Manchester United and a team which goes by names of Borussia Dortmund is what they are negotiating on about right now. That is a big story coming in from Fabrizio Romano, telling us that Manchester United have really gone ahead to reach an agreement with Sancho's camp on personal terms until 2026. Jodan Sancho is not creating any problem. Negotiations now start with Borussia Dortmund, $95 million price. No agreement yet has been reached between Manchester United and Jodan Sancho, but United feels Sancho closer. Feel like Sancho to Manchester United is now closer than ever, even before. Because last time we are only doing these stories, but this time round, even the Manchester United Evening News is saying that the deal is closer. And guess what? Manchester United Evening News is the mouth of Manchester United, because there is news that cannot be posted onto the website of Manchester United, because United is not allowed to talk about any player that is not into their books or is not a player on their website. So I think they want this deal to get done because they want Sancho to be 100% concentrated onto the Euros in there, and they don't want some things to really distort the lad in there when he's playing for England. So the best to do is Manchester United has agreed terms with Jodan Sancho. They are negotiating with Borussia Dortmund. I see this happening, and I can't wait really to come up here and say United have agreed terms with Borussia Dortmund over Jodan Sancho return, and that will be the day that we really see to it that United are really a serious team this time round. They are not playing around. And what if at all this deal comes off early enough, it will show you that United feels like it's really going to sign close to 4 or 5 players this season, because this is the hardest deal that United is having. Biggest signing ever since Paul Pogba, and the rate at which Jodan Sancho is playing football nowadays. He's one of the best in his age in the world. By the way, tell me any right winger in the age of Jodan Sancho who is better than him in the world. I think he is not there, and that's why it's going to be the biggest signing of United since Paul Pogba coming in at Manchester United from Juventus at £89 million. So I think this deal is really big, and United really need time to really do it. But if at all they are taking only days to really see it off, it's really going to be great. Even before the windows is open, United feels like they are really going to be done with this deal. So this is something good for us to say. Guys that are really watching in, smash a like on the video, comment and share. You can as well go to the comment section and tell me what you think about this deal of Sancho to Manchester United. United have agreed personal terms with Jodan Sancho. 1, 2, they are now negotiating with Borussia Dortmund on how much they should pay. It was going to be a big statement made by United if at all it really happens before the Euros. Most of us never saw it happening before the Euros because we know how long United take really to negotiate a deal. And United, if at all they put it to this level, that means the introduction of a football director in the names of Matataf and a new foot technical director in the names of Darren Fletcher will be really great news for Manchester United in here. And that means they would have done a very big improvement. That means if at all we can go for a Jodan Sancho in Germany, Borussia Dortmund having let them down and done that deal and dust it in just days, that means the Declan Rice deal can happen immediate as soon as possible if at all United does this Sancho deal, because Sancho deal is the hardest. And I think that United, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is telling his team and the board, let's go and get the hardest deal get done first. That is the Jodan Sancho coming in first at United. Get a Jodan Sancho, get a Varane, get a Declan Rice or a Bissouma in there. Though Bissouma is not so much linked to Manchester United, he's linked to Arsenal and Liverpool in there. But a Declan Rice to Manchester United is possible if at all a Jodan Sancho to Manchester United deal is sealed in immediate, soon as possible in here. Thank you for watching in. That's what we had in here for today. Jodan Sancho negotiations commence with Manchester United and Borussia Dortmund. Jodan Sancho has agreed personal terms with Manchester United, and the deal is up to 2026. I think that comes with 4 years and an option of 1 year that always United trigger. As you've seen, they've triggered that of Paul Pogba, and it's really becoming a problem that Pogba can really go in. Alright, hope get Ronaldo. Hitman is saying 876 Hitman says, alright, hope we get Ronaldo. Alright, I think Ronaldo is a fantastic player, but for my case, I don't really fancy him a lot at United right now, because if at all you have Cavani and bring on Ronaldo cannot long play wing play. He cannot play off the left wing or right wing. What Ronaldo plays is that Ronaldo plays as a false number 9. He no longer plays as a wide forward. He leads the line, and you're having an Edson Cavani who does the same too. Now, bringing on Ronaldo at Manchester United and having Edson Cavani, I don't see it as a solution. It's like you are causing problems to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. How is he going to line up his team if at all he has a Ronaldo and Edson Cavani and a Sancho? How is he going to line up his team? Remember, he has an Anton Martial and a Rashford. So it's like putting too much talent together, and yet they are really playing the same positions. You get, Ronaldo is a good player. I really like him to be at Manchester United. I want him to finish his career at Manchester United. But as for now, getting Sancho is far much better than getting a Ronaldo, because Ronaldo's salary is high. Secondly, Manchester United has positions like the senior position, which is lacking. You get those £30 million you're going to pay to Juventus to bring on Ronaldo, add the 30, add more 30 to that, approach a West Ham and tell them, please, I want Declan Rice. I want Declan Rice. I want Declan Rice. And if at all Sancho comes at Manchester United and bring on Declan Rice and bring on Varane, there is no way Pogba is not going to sign a new contract at Manchester United. There is no way Bruno Fernandes is not going to sign a new contract at Manchester United. You get, because a new contract has been tabled to Bruno Fernandes at Manchester United to double his salary from £100,000 a week to to 200,000 pounds a week, and he said no. For me to renew my contract at Manchester United, because he has played off 2 years, left with 2 years with just 1 year, one year option to extend in there. So United needs this. United needs to get these players, not Ronaldo, because bring a Ronaldo at Manchester United won't keep a Paul Pogba, it won't keep a Bruno Fernandes. What will keep a Bruno Fernandes is bring on a Jodan Sancho, a Varane or a Conte, and a Declan Rice in there. Those three signings are significant at Manchester United to an extent that they'll see Paul Pogba renew his contract at Manchester United. You get? That will be a statement that Manchester United is now a title contender. You get? So to me, I really think we should go ahead and do these signings as soon as possible. Sancho coming is a big boost to Paul Pogba's signing and Bruno Fernandes. Varane too. Declan Rice coming does the same. You get? So to me, I really think it's something great for Manchester United to go ahead and bring on a player who goes by the names of Jodan Sancho as soon as possible. Bringing on Sancho before Sunday will show that United is really a serious team, and the Pogbas and the Sancho, Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes at Manchester United, Varane, and Declan Rice will be something great. Halfa Roma says Sancho in. Yes, it looks like Sancho is going to be in at Manchester United anytime from now, because it looks like the deal is more closer, and Manchester United too feels like the deal is more closer than before or than last summer. So Hitman, I think Ronaldo is a good player. I don't really feel like he's not a good player, but right now bringing Ronaldo won't keep Paul Pogba or Fernandes at United. Bringing Ronaldo is not something that we've been really known at, but right now we are really having a problem of Manchester United not really doing the best out of the signings that we have. You get? So let us get a Varane, a Declan Rice, a Sancho. Those three players will be a statement made to Paul Pogba that United really want to be title contenders. And the Kylian Trippier, I think, is going to be the next deal after Sancho, because Kylian Trippier is looking for a house in Manchester, and it looks like United want to pay a £12 million to Atletico Madrid to bring him in, and the Kylian Trippier will be versing Aaron Wan-Bissaka in there into that right back position of Manchester United. So to me, I really feel like this is something that we're really going to go on. Let's pester this to happen. Sancho coming will really save our players like Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes, because bringing a Jodan Sancho, a Declan Rice, a Varane or a Conde or a Cristiano Romero and a Kylian Trippier, 4 massive signings for Manchester United. What a boost will that be? What a season are we going to be heading in to compete, not to participate? Because we want to compete in the Champions League. We want to compete into the Premier League. Because you cannot be competing in the Premier League, yet the winner of the Premier League is ahead of you, or you are behind that leader, the person who won the Premier League by close to 13 points. No way. Even if you don't win, but if at all Man City wins it by a margin of 3 or 4 points, that means you are participating, you are competing. But us being behind there, that means we were really participating, not competing. So that's it for now. See you later in our next video. Remember, I'm coming back. There is a story of Jodan Sancho that Manchester United have submitted their first bid for Jodan Sancho. It's my next story that I'm coming back with here on Rock and Sports. Please subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily.